Okay, so this is a 2022 Tracker 800. It's the Crew. It's not the LE version. In the title, I'm probably going to put this as 2022 and 2023 because they are literally the exact same machine. There's nothing different. So I was going to buy a 2023 from Cabela's today. I had everything ready. I was going to go pull the trigger, and then I looked on KSL here in Utah. And there's a dealer in Springville called, oh boy, I think it's Utah Marine something or other. They're a good dealer. They had a 22, and they had it in the camo, and it was cheaper. It was like $1,000 cheaper, just because it's the year-old model, and it's still the exact same machine. So I bought it. I have 5 miles on the odometer right now, but my first impressions, shoot, I really like it. Like, I will definitely do more uploads. You can guarantee that in the next couple months you'll see more coming from me. If you want to subscribe, give you guys my honest review, because honestly I can't find any current reviews of these machines on YouTube. They're all semi-old. But anyway, I paid extra, got the front window, back window, and roof and mirror. Let's see, what can I tell you about it? It's super quiet. If I start it here, let me tell you, you have to put your foot on the brake or it won't start. And you notice it has a seatbelt sign there. If you don't put your seatbelt on, it'll only go about 15 miles per hour. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so there it is started. If you guys could even hear that, really. Really quiet. Let me show you all the different options it has here on the gauge. Okay, so you can switch up top between the clock, RPM, or miles per hour. You can also change this little thing down here from clock, RPM, to miles per, or to the odometer. And you got the temperature, the voltage, intake air temperature, tachometer, and the fuel. You got a glove box right here. Seems to be good quality. This mirror is awesome. Super glad I got the roof, like I was talking about. I don't want to go over the basics that y'all already know. You guys already know these seats will come out and come off. This thing lifts up super easy. It's on hydraulics, so it'll go. The engine's super quiet, blows me away. I hit 45 miles per hour and then I stopped trying, so it'll go to, it went 45 easy. I mean, you know, and when I say easy, I mean like it took a second to get there. Like I put it to the floor, and after, you know, 10 seconds or whatever, I was up at 40. It's not a powerhouse, is what I'm trying to say. But it does its job. It's really cool. Let me see here. You take off this cover, you got easy access to the belt. Those two little snips come out. In fact, let me turn it off. I'll show you. You unsnip this and you unsnip this, and just like untwist it. This will come out, then you have easy access to that belt cover, which is held on just by those little like clips on top, which is awesome. No screwdriver or anything necessary to take them off. To put it back on, you simply put it back in there, twist them into place, and that's that. And you know, I'm not doing a very good job with this, so I'll do that later. The other side is the exact same thing, except you got the battery down there. So once you take this off, you have clear access to the battery, and then the air filter, which is this box right here. Super simple. Gosh, what do I have to lose? Let's just take it off and show you. So air filter box, battery. Look at that. Look how clean that is. The alternator and everything. Love it. I was told by the dealership 1,500 pounds on weight for this back bed right here. I put a hitch on already. Something that they changed. Okay, so the 2020s and maybe the 2021s, I'm not sure, but for sure the 2020s, they were 3 inches lower on ground clearance. So they actually had a 2020 there too that one of the employees owned. And like literally this thing sat right here. It was crazy to see the difference, the height difference on the 2020s versus this 2022. I was really happy I got the 2022. You could put a lift kit on those older ones though if you have those. To tie it down on the trailer, you got these super solid, what do you call these, D-rings or whatever, on the front. And to tie it back on the back, let's just shut this real quick. I put the straps through these, right here, through these holes where the chains would go normally. 4-wheel drive, you can do this while moving, but you want to be going slower, and to do the diff lock, you want to be stopped. Okay. Let's see what else I could tell you. I'm gonna get a winch, and then these little slits come out right here. All these do, and you can install the button and any of these options right here. You have the two 12-volt ports. Please ask any other questions that you guys would like. Here's something I learned too that they've had a lot of feedback on. The window with these flaps, it'll help. Since I have the back window on here, if you don't have those flaps open, basically the dirt will just kind of tornado back here in the air and suffocate anybody in the back. But if you open these up, it'll help get that dirt out of the cab real quickly. And then also these massive holes down here to get water out. There's another one right there. You can just go buy like from O'Reilly or probably Walmart because it's cheaper. Those car mats, those waterproof ones, lay them over them, and then while you're driving, it won't be kicking dirt up through there. So that's going to be really important to keep a lot of the dirt out of your face as well. And last thing I'll show you before I end the video, if you take this off, you want to be careful here. Let's see, that one's done, that one's undone, there we go. You got, here's the front, the 2 fuse boxes right here on the side. Now, I don't remember exactly what it was, but on the older models, like 2020, 2021 or something, I think something with this reservoir or something with this hose would break and crack really easily, but they changed that on this year, so that's more durable. I'm not gonna have that problem. Also, a little tool kit. I don't wanna scratch this top here. The little tool kit right here is in the front. It comes with a star wrench, some other weird looking thing, I don't really know what it was, to be honest with you. A star wrench, a spark plug wrench, and then whatever this is for. Haven't figured that out yet. So break-in is the first 100 miles. You change your oil after 100 miles, is what the dealer told me. Again, I want to speak really highly of this dealership in Springville, Utah. Amazing company, really honest. I think it's Utah Marine something. They're amazing. So anyway, if you guys have any other questions about it, let me know. I'll post these reviews since nobody else is. I swear they're all old on the 2020 models. So oh, one last thing. If you take off this middle cover to get to your oil filter, that little tiny window right there that you can pop out, that's how you get to your oil filter. That's the only hard thing to get to. And then they actually made it easy because they gave you that little window. So kind of cool. I think the engineering behind this thing is awesome. I'm really happy with this. Same company that owns, so it's Textron, right? They own a couple aviation companies like Cessna. They bought out Arctic Cat, changed the name to Textron. And then I guess what I heard is they actually brought the Arctic Cat name back. So I think on their newer models, they're bringing the Arctic Cat name because I think the Textron name scared people because they weren't familiar with it. But it seems to be basically an Arctic Cat engine. Super reliable, super quiet. Let me know your questions, guys, please. Thanks.